Right, so Mage. So far we've gotten 6 out of 9 classes. But mages can be all different builds. But this is a great hand. Typically mages are more aggro-y with, with their secrets are more aggro builds, as opposed to my later game build. Entity's a problem for me, but the other secrets aren't really a problem. Like, my ice block's better than his ice block. Counterspell, I don't really have that many spells. And they're pretty cheap, the ones that I do have. I can save coin to juke counterspell later if I want. Ethereal Arcanist can be a problem for me. I don't really have a good way to deal with it. So if I coin this out, he buffs this guy up once. I really want to save coin for a Twilight Drake, so I'll frostbolt that if I have to. But I'd really love Doomsayer. Oh, alright. Alright, so I can still save coin for, I can still save coin for Counterspell if I want. But, getting a Twilight Drake out eternally is a huge deal. Especially since he has no way to kill it. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, I'll just arm one. So I can't get this Counterspell. That would suck. Ice Block isn't that great against Mage, I don't think. Maybe. I mean, if I get the Alex, then Ice Block becomes way better, or the Molten Giants. Maybe I can just afford to get my duplicate counterspelled if it comes down to that. But yeah, these kind of aggro-y tempo mages have counterspell, and sometimes they do run entity. Counterspell entity, duplicate sometimes. We'll see. Alright, so yeah, this is a problem for him. Oh, he has the fireball. Yeah, that is the best way to deal with it. Oh man. Doomsayer, it doesn't really accomplish much because it's going to leave the 2/1 token anyways, but at the same time it should prevent him from playing something, so it'll give me more initiative for my Twilight Drake here. Or I can choose to Mad Scientist. But it's probably going to be Drake. Maybe I should have done the math and not played Twilight Drake at 6 HP, but I think it was still the best play. Yeah, it took his whole turn. This is like his best play in response to Doomsayer. Alright. So, to play around Entity, I could play the Scientist first, but playing around an Entity is really expensive. Like, it plays around Entity, but it might just lose the game by not taking the risk of just playing the Drake. That's how Entity usually works, is, if you don't have a good way to proc it. Scientist ping isn't the worst, but giving him a Scientist is not that much worse than giving him a Drake. Alright, so cool, it was an Entity. Still in Fireball range, but I'm okay with him using both Fireballs. Hopefully it gives me a good Blizzard turn. Otherwise I have to decide if I want a Mad Scientist and do one of the secrets. It's like I want to duplicate before this thing dies, but if I duplicate I can't Scientist, so I might just Scientist Ice Block and hope I can trade off the Scientist before this gets killed for duplicate. Feeling a little behind here. I need to get value out of this Twilight Drake. These aggro mages usually have scary 6-drops like Karen and Sylve. So, and they also have Lotheb, which is a problem. Does he have a secret? Blizzard could be better here. Okay, Molten Giant should be nice. Yeah, I'll just Blizzard. Oh, but it could be Counterspell. Alright, so let's just do one of, I don't mind getting this, Counterspell. Okay, so it's not Counterspell. I have to kill that one, which is unfortunate. Okay, duplicate should be fine. He didn't have another secret in hand, or at least one that he wanted to play, so we're good with this. Killing this one would have better played around duplicate. And then I was a little afraid of the 4 HP, but maybe I shouldn't have been with the Molten Giant in hand. Alright, so I think I'll suicide this to get the guaranteed duplicate on this. Okay, that's better. But if I have to ping it though and I can't afford to Molten Giant, that sucks. Would have been really nice if he just pinged my face for me, but... Okay, Flame Strike. Yeah, clears the board. And I'll Mad Scientist into it afterwards. Okay, now he's really low on cards, so he needs high value cards. But I have high value cards and duplicate active. So this should work out for me. So yeah, to win this game I just need to get the Mountain Giant duplicated, get it on the board, he pops my Ice Block, then I Alex myself. Also if I get 2 Molten Giants on the board, I could just Alex him. Alright, so we finally found a secret. Hopefully it's not Entity. Oh, no secret. Okay, cool. I can Frost Nova here. Oh, it's really bad if he sheeps this and pings it though, and then I don't get the, I get a duplicated sheeps. Yeah, Frost Nova's fine, because I'm probably gonna Alex next turn anyways, and this better sets up for my Alex, because I'll just Alex his face and hit him. If he gives me a really good Blizzard, I'll take it, but he's likely to do something like Loatheb, or, yeah, Polymorph would really suck. That's something when you play against Shaman and Mage, is maybe try to bait out the Polymorph before you arm duplicate. But yeah, he gave me a good Blizzard, so I'll take it. And then this will be at 5 HP, so maybe he'll Fireball it or Frostbolt ping it. Like maybe if he pings it now, then he'll have a Frostbolt. That'll tell us he has a Frostbolt. Alright, so this is the problem with this kind of Secret Mage, is it's not consistent. So I'll ping this one because it has a chance to grow out of ping range, although I do have the Frostbolt. Yeah, I gotta ping this one. So if he has Arcanist and Kirin Tor, then you'd think he'd run more than just duplicate. So counterspell likely. Can I afford to just hit his face with the Entity? I think so. I don't mind this getting duplicated. So now Entity is more of a problem. So I think I'll play these guys first, especially since I can play 2 or just play 1 and ping that. But especially since I'd like to follow up with Alex anyways. Rag is actually really good against Entity, right? Since I have a chance to just kill the copy. And this lets me ping as well. Alright, so it's not Entity, so it's Counterspell. Oh, Duplicate again. Why do I keep forgetting about Duplicate? It's just not that scary, though, from him. I don't really care if he duplicates his own guy. Alright, so this has got to be Ice Block or Counterspell. I don't need any more duplicates, so I can test with Duplicate if I need to Frostbolt something, which is likely. can actually double Molten if it's not counterspell, and nah, because I want to ping anyways. It is counterspell. Alright, so yeah, my deck's slower than theirs, so they really just have to burst me down really quickly. But that's a problem because I have Molten Giants and Ice Block and Alex and stuff like that, so. And they're not like a Zoo deck where they can't just keep tapping for cards. He had a lot of cards because he got that Arcane Intellect off and I Doomsayed, so he didn't spend cards that turn and he got the Arcane Intellect for free. That's a new secret. Could be Vaporize. Could be Entity. Alright. Take the 50-50. Got it. Okay. And again, other Secret Mages are pretty inconsistent with their Seekers with things like Arcanist and Counterspell and Entity at the right time and Duplicate. So if it lines up, you know, they could beat you, but overall it's pretty inconsistent.